A wild Gordon appears.
A wild Gordon appears.
So this
It's
guy is really,
dangerous. Go alone.
this guy really has been playing Magic since he was little, I think, and he's now,
Not so little.
Worked. He's not so little anymore. He's a big guy. No, he worked his way up to be a Magic artist, working for Wizards of the Coast, which was pretty awesome. And now he also picked up also, I think 2 or 3 years ago, he actually bought cards from me to play, which was super nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, so he is, and I was like really, wait, D. Jesper Isaac is buying cards for me to play.
Come on.
He's Mego.
Yeah, exactly. That was.
Call him Mego. Mego's on the stream. Mego's on the stream.
And he's playing something. Right now we don't know.
You never know with Mego. You never know.
No, he's a wild card. Wild one.
It's a wild
By
one.
the way, for you out there who don't know, Mego is the president.
Yeah, he's the president.
And
Mego is like one of the like whenever you meet I read up a lot on Gandhi the last couple of years for some reason. And when you read about Gandhi, you figure okay, so Gandhi wasn't like anything special really. He just was like a really he was like what a person should be, and then everyone else is just super shitty. So he's like,
in a way.
yeah. So let's just like do what's right and don't try to get too much fame out of it, but just like solve things. And Mego is like, he's actually trying to like create a better world in Italy in a way. That
Oh,
Yes,
like
he's
for
doing it.
real?
like very very
He's
humble.
doing it. Yeah.
Like for real, he works
Yeah.
to create a better world.
Yeah, like he helps out with like he hosts peaceful demonstrations with tens of thousands of people.
Yes.
And just community work and all these kind of things, and like really.
And like
He's-
after the bridge fell in Genoa, he has been super active to get money for people who lost their homes because
Yeah.
the state like don't give shit. And Maggie is.
Yeah, like
And Mego is really pushing for community efforts to help those people, to help the families that are left behind and stuff. He's collecting money.
Yeah.
He's raising also rallying also the people
Yeah.
to.
He's
It's
like-
amazing.
I'm
This
going
guy's
to
really
check the
amazing.
decks and say them
Yeah.
to start. Okay.
Right.
I'll be back.
So like he's creating, he's creating change.
Yes,
by
yes.
being just a genuinely good person in a way that's so rare to see.
It's really amazing.
Yeah.
If you ever meet him, guys, give him a hug. He's totally worth it.
Yeah.
No, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. And he does everything with such a passion.
Yeah.
So when he hosts an old school tournament, the first priority is player satisfaction,
Yeah.
player comfort level. So you walk in there, there's tap water on every table.
Yeah.
Don't move around. If you're from international, he will literally pick you up at the airport, so you don't have to navigate your way through Italy, which is helpful.
Yeah.
Which can be helpful.
We
but
have
yeah.
so fucking cool decks.
Okay.
Okay, so
So we have a cool deck, and we have a
Yeah.
Roy. By the way, we should talk about Roy because Roy is also a very crazy guy.
Yeah.
I think he won an invite in the German Invitational
Yeah.
tournament.
With the one pirate team.
The pirate event. You can Google it. It was awesome. There
Yeah.
were some crazy pictures out there. No, and Roy, I think it was one of his first tournaments, and he won the invite, and he was like really all close to tears, for so excited to go, and yeah, cool, so cool, I gotta go. So really, one hell of a guy. Yeah. The camera moved, and
Mono
the
black
ISIS don't
control
show
and dead guy.
Mr. Anderson.
ah, for fuck's sake, I'll fix it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Move the camera, not the table.
our fixer went away, so I'll fix
Yeah.
it.
Will you also get me a beer?
You want one?
A Weizen.
Yeah.
Tell them
Me too.
Weizen.
Vice beer. Vice beer. Double vice beer.
Double Weiss beer.
Double vice.
Double Weiss beer.
A grey beer.
German on the couch, double Weiss beer.
Yeah. But you're not playing now, are you?
No, I scrubbed out.
Okay. Did you say that you
Yeah, they know.
you dropped? Little more.
Live or not?
Right from Mego. Should move it right from Mego.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfetto.
Tutto va bene.
Cin cin ragazzi.
So let's see what these guys are bringing.
Yeah. So mono black control is it's a very strong deck, but I'm not sure how good. Like it's best against control, of course, because you have your sinkholes to slow them down, and then you eventually win with Unreal Dreams. If Roy plays Jusams, that could go over the top. Unless
Let's see.
also Mego plays Jusams. I hope we have a Jusam mirror.
I mean, Jose Mirror would be pretty awesome
Yeah.
to watch, but I don't know. Most of the time, Mono Black Control tries to be as creature light as possible,
Yeah.
to not open itself up to remove it.
Yeah, but I like you want the hypnotics, right?
I'm not existing. It's
Yeah.
not a creature.
Yeah, but,
it's a him on a stick.
Yeah, but then you know
Yeah.
then they eat the swords and then you come with Jusam.
It also works. I mean,
Ritual,
this
hypnotic.
looks.
Yeah. Oh, classic.
This is the nightmare start for every Magic player from the 90s.
And here comes the Plains versus Plowshares. Oh,
Alpha
Alpha Lotus.
triple shots,
Yeah.
just to be safe.
Or
No.
Control Magic.
Control Magic would be amazing against a black deck. Oh, also ritual. I'm not amazed. Yeah.
And Sacrifice Lotus, mine was you.
So single is amazing. Oh, it's just a single. It's just a single. He played Lotus just to not
Discard
have
it,
to
right?
discard it.
Yeah. Because like now if that guy often plays single vampires, so if he plays Lotus then it's drawing
But he
live.
would have played it first turn, I think.
Yeah, but I mean like if it's on
If
his
he top
of the
decks
deck,
it, yeah.
So he plays for the top deck.
Yes, he plays for the top deck. Against an active hypnotic, that's what you do.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Mego, the
So
body language is not too happy, so
let's see if we can change the card on the side there to
oh
take hypnotic.
yeah, there is. To the most relevant card on the field right
Yeah.
now. And a shout out to Raiders of the Hill 2.0.
I have no idea even what the 1.0 is. So 2.0 is.
But Raiders of the Hill sounds like a little bit like the English team.
No,
the
this
Hill Giants.
Earth Raiders team. I'm actually not sure where they're from. I think it's Italy.
Yeah,
It says okay,
Italy,
sorry.
But
I could have read. Yeah, that's true. But it's a good thing that they didn't say, I think it's like Serbia or something. Time
I
walk.
think it's like France, or maybe Italy, or it's all the same. No more Weizen?
Needed my money. Apparently it's not free.
It's not free for you?
No, only for Irvin.
I always just take it. This is interesting. Okay. Oh, in Tuscany. Yeah, that sure looks super nice. So what's going on, by the way, in the game?
Oh,
Let's focus on the game.
Christian Reinhardt just missed the
He
plate
just
on
missed it
tiebreakers.
himself. But honestly, it's a little bit. If you win your own tournament yourself and then go to NooBCon, would have had some kind of stink, you know?
Yeah.
It's
But I think that's.
so Jesper Ising is actually awesome because this guy is pretty big in the Magic community. I mean, obviously not with old school, but the fun thing is he plays all of his own cards.
Yeah.
So he has like an EDH deck with only his own cards. Like, I think he also plays it with only artist proofs. Really stupid. I mean, if you think about it, if you made your own cards or made art for your own cards, it's pretty weird. Pretty weird. All right, so what's going on? Mego has folded the hands. That's the
Do you want to jump a little
universal
to the
sign.
side? And then we can.
That's a universal sign for I can't do much here. But
Yeah. He
But
will
he
try to
won the
attack.
Mishra War so far,
Yeah.
it seems. So we have the double Mishra versus the single Mishra.
Yeah.
Very dreadful sight. Roy's going to trade.
Yeah. Which seems reasonable.
There's Gordon.
Okay, don't spill on my everything.
Jump in.
Don't spill on everything.
No. This is
There's some money in the cards here. So
that's for you,
That's a
Mark.
Weizen. Yes.
I want one of these as well.
That's for you. And this is for me.
I guess this is fake. It's not real.
Lucifer, way too strong beer.
It's not a real
I
anima,
said
think, but
I want the beer with the most APK.
Okay, so most alcohol per crown.
Yeah. I thought that was the correct view. No fucking way.
So you're not going for
You're trying to
alcohol
Not
per
this
volumina.
time.
You're not going alcohol per volumina. You're going alcohol per crown.
Yes.
Oh my
Because you're
god, that's
that kind
horrible.
of effective.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah,
Jesus
and it's
Christ.
a saffron beer. Saffron beer.
Why are you doing all these bad things to the beer? Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. So, Mego is playing Dead Guy Ale. He has a Lotus, but he is going to get killed by creatures.
Oh my god, that beer's horrible. Okay, yeah, we're up to date. We're up to date, bros.
I lost my
Yeah.
box.
This is an 8.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
but it doesn't show here. So,
Okay.
but I can fix it.
Okay, so there's the sushi. Oh, Geddon. Geddon. That just
Where's
him
the killing
dying.
coming from?
Megu, I think.
Why would he?
Yeah, because he's.
Get
I
it.
think it's just like. No, he discarded. Yeah, okay, yeah, I thought he was playing
Okay,
it.
I'm like, no, it's still hypnotic. I think hitting him.
Yeah.
It's hidden in the glare.
Can we turn the lamp back off? That's my cards, bro.
Yeah, no, that's for the Ubarg.
Yeah, okay, that's his cards, bro.
Knutsson,
Francesco,
lampan.
can they turn off the light? There's a light.
Jag fixar. Jag fix.
You'll fix it.
Ja. No, we fix. Sorry, thank you.
Am I telling people to respond quicker than your Swedish guys?
No, because it was already fixed.
I see how fixed it is. So everything's shaking. Think someone played an earthquake for 0.
I have no
Apparently
idea. what's
nothing
happening.
died, but
How hard is it to
no
use?
damage, but
But like a little.
Nej, men
let's climb a little bit over here. So you can be in the picture while eating.
I found some pizza salad.
So carousel flip on camera. Oh, applauso!
Did it hit?
Yeah, it hit.
Yeah. And
Sanger,
Mego's
hitting
like-
Sanger. That's it.
Yeah.
Done. That's me, yes. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
So.
It could be better, but you're going again. It's good.
So
It's good.
I will hide here for a second and just see if I can
when
find.
there
a
is no
couple-
glare now. I hope. Hi, Mark.
It's good. Hello, Gordon. Long time no see.
At last I can sit here and not be the runner. Because I asked Magnus to have a runner for this tournament, so I
A runner?
don't need to do this.
But what are you
A
here
fixer,
for?
a fixer.
But what is he here for then?
And he
If we don't
fixed,
have- if we have a
he
runner?
fixed the fixer. But I haven't seen him for like 3 hours.
No, he left.
Yeah.
You're
Great
right.
to have you here, Mark. How are you going? 3 and 2?
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. And I decided to bring my fellow teammates some pizza instead of getting
that's
wasted
super
for
nice.
another turn, another round of the tournament. So I
Because it's Leo and Richard playing the same deck as you.
Yes.
775.
we're all playing Leo's deck because we figured
it's
he,
Leo's deck.
yeah, he took a big effort to get a nice shot of the deck, a nice picture,
And you're
and we
like,
thought
yeah.
we can get a better picture, so we're just gonna play card for card exactly the same deck. Just we can give one picture to Magnus and say multiply this by 3, put it on every German card.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean it's a team
but
effort.
Leo is doing good.
Leo's
But he's
doing good.
also completely sober.
He's more or less sober,
No,
and
no.
and he's played the
Completely.
deck before. I think that helps even.
Oh,
Completely sober.
how's
Completely
Patrick
sober.
running, by the way? Patrick is usually like the very.
Yes,
Dangerous
Patrick is usually pretty dangerous,
Yeah,
but his long history is that at NoobCon he gets crushed to death.
So
All the time.
who won the first? As you didn't update.
Roy
Roy won the first.
Roy won. Or let's say, can you put another number for the Hypnotic Spectres because Team Respector won. Respector.
Were there more specters on Roy's sides than Megas?
Yeah, it's kind of fun that the Swamp Ritual Hypnotic Spectre is still such a beat.
Is
I mean,
amazing. So Rami, I scrubbed out on. It's a deck that Leo actually piloted. Leo Bruder in Genova in the Fish Liver World Cup. He went second place with a deck with Triskelion,
Won
copy
second
artifact, and
Okay.
animate that. So it's copy into I reanimate.
We have a great
copy again.
comment
It's
here.
completely
Oh
different.
my god, what is this lethal card game? It's called Magic Gathering.
what's Lidl?
It's the first card game.
What's Lidl?
What's legal?
I
Legal is
have-
a German supermarket.
Yeah,
chain,
exactly.
Oh, cool.
Sweden as well.
Yeah.
It is German, but they are here as well. I have no idea.
Taste
Outro!
taste this beer.
No,
Louis.
no,
It's
no,
horrible.
no,
Just-
no.
Just taste it because this is like it's way too strong and it tastes like
It's
crap.
called Lucifer.
Do
You're drinking
I
it on
really
Easter,
need to?
and
Yeah,
you're drinking it on
taste it.
Easter. That's kind of irony.
I mean, I get a headache by just sipping on it.
It could be better.
Yeah.
could be this one.
Yeah.
It could be worse.
I asked for that one.
It's a bit sour. It could be
You wanted,
worse.
you wanted this originally,
Yeah, I told
but
him.
he
I
didn't.
wanted
Yeah,
it.
you told him. You told him. But
Oh, for fuck's sake,
God
my
is
mouth
God is
hurts.
Yeah, still, yeah, from this one, still, yeah. I mean,
your
it's-
mouth hurts.
Yeah. Try it, Mark.
No, no, I'm not
Mark,
stupid.
try it.
Mark.
Oh, I'm
Mark,
out of
try
that
it. Mark,
age.
try it.
Come on, guys. It's like eating a jalapeno when you don't.
No,
it's like spicy.
No, no.
Stings.
He
it
says
stings.
drinkingly.
That is
Okay,
like eating
Mark,
jalapenos
have
is
a
better.
sip and be
Just
like
have a
people.
sip. Just be a German and have a
A
sip.
deliciously juicy and tart wild
Can
ale,
you come on, like?
fermented with passion fruit.
Okay, so reading is for nerds, Mark.
They let
be
it-
a jock.
they let it
rot.
Yes, Mark.
Mark! Not
He
Mark.
said it
Mark the
drinkingly.
Narc. Mark the Narc.
Ah,
Thank you so much, Gordon, for the great and wonderful beer.
ah.
You're welcome.
And I
Tastes
mean-
like rotten juice, really rotten juice.
I can fix the next round as well.
And it's 7%, so it's...
Is it 7? I thought it was 11.
At least it's effective.
I may have misread something.
Can I look?
No?
So anyway, how long are these guys shuffling? Is that normal?
No, not even close.
I don't know what they're doing even.
But
More space.
but I still, Otro, are you still here? I want to know what you're asking.
What's the deal with the pins? So the pins is really a part of the old school culture, I'd say at this point.
Yeah, and there's a Fischler pin there in the
Yeah,
middle.
the
And-
blue, the light blue one that you see,
That's last
from
year.
fish liver oil. Yeah, fish liver oil cup, which is, in my opinion,
But no, the camera is
Bar,
so
Bar,
fucking
Bar
screwed up.
NoobCon is the best tournament in the world. If you enjoy old school, you should go there.
Oh,
Really
fish,
go to Genova.
like
It's the best.
Fish Liver Oil Cup is the new con of the South.
Yes. Picture the best tournament you've ever been to and multiply it by 10, and that's fish liver
Yeah,
oil.
and if
It's
you've
just
been
the
to
best.
NoobCon, just multiply it by 5.
Okay, I can live with that. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's really amazing. It's completely crazy.
but the camera is so fucked up right now. I should probably go and fix it.
Nova Lore? Is it
Yeah,
Lorenzo?
Lorenzo watching Mega
Lorenzo
playing.
is with us. Lorenzo is with us.
Yes.
In spirit, if not in body.
Like Lorenzo isn't here, and that's the worst thing that happened to NoobCon. this year.
Yes, I think so.
There are a couple like Elliot isn't here, Beta Central. That's also
Yes.
one of the like. I think it's those two.
Ciao Lorenzo. Yeah.
Sorry, all the guys I miss. Like Carl Hagen isn't here, but that's more of a win than a loss.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
I mean, yeah, but kind of.
He's just a kind of a douche, but I enjoy him. He's funny. He's a funny douche.
Exactly, kind of a douche, but it's okay if he's here. It's not better if he's here, but it's okay. What do you say?
He's such a nice guy, Gordon.
Like Rami29, what do you say about that?
Yes. I see.
Can you guess who Rami29 is?
I can guess it. So yes, indeed, Lorenzo, and that's the cool thing.
Yeah, you
Why-
talk by yourself now. I'm gonna fix the camera.
Lorenzo is not here, but he gave his slot to Leo Brother, so that's why Leo Brother is here. for great sportsmanship, the best slot you could get, actually, to get to LoopCon.
You're running the street by yourself.
It seems I'm running the show now because everyone is running away. But they took a sip of this strange beer and now they're gone. And I'm drinking just the German one, which is working.
You're doing a great job,
All right. Yeah, at least the best of the one of us here. All right, so finally the players are shuffling up. I think they probably had a discussion about the best possible shuffling technique.
Is it better now on the
And,
camera? No,
The
it's
camera
not.
is completely
the camera-
garbage now.
Okay. Help me.
There's some auto mod going on in Swedish. I have no idea what it's saying. A little bit more turning to the left of Bego. Yes. Mwah.
I told them. I told them.
Unfortunately, I won't be going to Spain because June is completely. I'm killed. There's 3 great old school tournaments in June that I kind of want to go to, but I can make 0 of them. That's really a pain.
Yeah, I told them that if they don't stop shuffling within 10 seconds, I'm going to give the win to
Thank you.
Alban.
What? Album?
Yeah.
No.
If they didn't stop
No way,
shuffling,
no way.
I was going to give the win to Alban.
You told it. You
Yes.
told them. Okay, that's
Then
why
they started playing.
Now they're speeding up very much. They're speeding up very much.
Because you can't play that long. They like shuffle for.
I don't see the point
Yeah.
in that shuffling actually.
So Roy has a
Okay,
hypnotic. He
have not
likes
expect
those.
that first turn. What a great play.
What an interesting play. I've never seen it before.
Yes, amazing.
Okay.
Phew, getting the ritual is actually a beating. It's actually a beating in this spot. I mean,
Oh yeah, like.
whatever Mego draws now, if he doesn't have the ritual to power it out, is
But
could be
here's
too
that
late.
Gael, so he. No. Oh.
That's it.
Oh, no lands.
He took his ritual with. Oh no!
And Chaos Orb the land.
What a beating! What an absolute beating!
On.
He
on
threw the
pin.
fish ball pin it to avoid the
So he
hit,
killed the
but
pin as well.
amazing.
Oh. Beltran, that sounds good.
Oh,
Oh, and the twister. The one card like could
what a
get
hand! What a hand! And
like this isn't even fun anymore.
you don't have a solution to the first turn hypnotic
Then you're
against the deck that just beat you with the first turn hypnotic. You better mulligan.
But you can't keep a one-lander, even though you have Dark Ritual, against a hypnotic deck. You
Yeah, but he
need
had
the
no play.
answer,
No, he had no play. He had no play. I mean, he
No.
had land go, so
and no more like that is. This is Mega's fault. Sorry, Mega.
no, this is.
But he needed to mulligan.
It looks like it to me. I mean, it's rough.
But Mark, you're a champion. So
What?
we go on you're a vintage champion, at least.
A champignon.
Champignon.
I don't like fungi of any.
I mean, no, actually, I do like fungi, but not champignons.
A fungusaur. That's a
fungusaur.
Thing. That's a thing. That's a thing I can get behind. So what was the question again?
So Remy, no, this is Swedish, and you know it. Yeah, like that was a mulligan.
The Gum God. Oh, it's a great Gum God. You remember the Gum God?
Oh, Gumga is
Very
here.
nice. The Gum God is here, and
Ah.
Gum God is absolutely right. It's because you intimidated him into not shuffling anymore. He
Oh.
couldn't take a mulligan.
So it's my fault.
Actually, it's Gordon's fault.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Gum God,
Gum God,
thanks,
you're
you're
right.
a god, as always, you're a god, and you pointed out
And
that
this
the
is
fault
shotguns.
was indeed Gordon's, as always, so... Life is great, and the same...
Why are
It's
you
always
even
been-
here? Go home.
Yeah, Gum God is even here most
Stay-
of the day.
Stay within your own country, like you should have in the 1900s and the 40s.
Yeah, I still regret that decision.
Yeah. I thought so. It's all your fault. Especially around 39. It's your fault.
Yes, yes. But
Don't mention
actually,
the wall.
I don't see really what's going on here. Is Mego presenting his hand or what?
Sorry, Lorenzo.
I think he was
Yeah.
presenting the starting hand he kept.
Yeah. He like, yeah, I think he had like USAMs and wanted just. But what did Pokemon? I had no idea.
Oh, it was a one-lander.
But that
with
was
a Mox
savage. That was
Sapphire.
savage. I get another match on cam. That was too quick.
Yes, yes.
Can you entertain the viewers?
I will certainly try to. I mean, I'm not good with monologues actually. You see? Nothing's happening. But if you could give me some question, I'll happily answer them.
Okay, chat. This guy actually won the fucking vintage champs. He's one of the like top 10,000 vintage players in the world. No,
was.
one in the top 10,000, I think.
In the top
still.
10,000?
I still do.
I'd say I'm in the top 10,000 today because I think
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
considerably less vintage players left in the world by now. But
That was my point.
yeah, but you're too obvious, Gordon. You're too obvious. So yeah. What happened at the Wizards tournament yesterday? Oh, it was complete craziness. I can tell you guys, it was completely not normal behavior in any way. So it was really beyond words. I've seen so many crazy things happen, and I was judging that day, so I had rules question that really blew off my mind. It was absolutely insane. And the deck that won, of course, was the deck you've probably seen on social media. So it was running, I think, 30-something pieces of power. So it was completely degenerate, more than 99% first turn win percentage. It was unbeatable. So I don't think that was much fun, but for sure interesting to see it once. And I think everybody who played had a really good time and doing some stupid stuff with 12 Lanova Elves and 15 Giant Growth, 15 Giant Growth in the deck, or just 20 Mons Goblin Raiders and 2 Goblin Kings hidden somewhere in the deck to power them all up. It was really fun. So Simon, August in Belgium. I know Belgium is quite far from me, but I'd love to make it. I'd love to make it. Please just text me the location, or we can maybe work it out. And yeah, Bispy, you're right. Menanian was the one playing Chang's deck. He won with it. Is it ever right to keep a one-lander? I could be really sneaky with my answer and say yes if you have 3 Moxen, but I think there are very, very few decks where you can keep a one-lander. Not in old school, I think. There's literally no way you can win with 1 mana source in old school, like at all, unless you have an Ancestor Recall. But in other formats, of course, where there's a lot of cantrips, so if you have a card for 1 mana that draws you more cards and help you find lands, I think that's okay. That's okay. Or if you have 2 Birds of Paradise, so that's corner cases. That's corner cases. Yeah, the triple sleeve is real. Triple sleeves is great. I play triple sleeves myself. I can only recommend you guys check out the KMC. What's it called? CGS, Character Guard sleeves. It's really amazing. They have the same shuffle feel as KMCs, regular KMCs. The professor reviewed them on Tulare Community College. It was really awesome, and they got a great grade. So
we have new players coming in. They played one match. I don't know who won, but yeah, shit happens.
You Blast coming in? Okay. Lorenzo, I can't talk about the thing with the pre-modern deck because it would spoil what I'm playing in Vintage tomorrow.
Ah, that is true. I need to find who they are.
Because I'm back into Vintage, guys. After 5 years of only playing old school, no other cards, no other stuff I touched, it's amazing.
Let's see, there we have him.
The new London Mulligan rule, that's actually a great question. I think it helps a lot, so it makes a lot better
So
games.
did Mego
Lose quickly.
But
Can
it
we
won't
get him
be
here?
crazy. It won't be crazy.
We need
Don't
Megu
overestimate the Mulligan rule.
We need Mego here.
Need Megu here?
Yeah.
You wanna interview him why he was losing
Yeah, like,
2 times to unexpected.
Yes.
Get him then, because I'm fixing another feature
No,
match.
do not do that. That was I said. I need Mego here. So do not fix another feature match, Gordon.
It's already get
No.
Mega then.
Yeah,
Go
but
and get.
please. I mean, I've been taken care of. I had to drop 3 people because they're so drunk they're starting fights. So I mean, I'm not really. I mean, I'm too tired right now, Gordon. Please.
But
do
you're
not-
the one standing. Please get Mega.
No,
I-
we get Mego here. You care for drunken people.
Yeah, I've been doing that. That's why I'm so late. So please, as I told you before, we
Yes.
need Mega here afterwards. Do not start another feature match. I think you asked me 3 times to stream. We will re-look at it, but it's.
There's pizza. Pizza's in the pizza
Apparently
match.
Please. Okay, you can't eat pizza on that table
No,
either. It's
I'm,
like,
that I am fixing.
yeah.
It's the holy grail of the
Yes.
table.
Jesus
So-
Christ. Next Snoop got no alcohol. I mean, this is amazingly retarded people.
Are people fighting? That's the first I hear in Lupo.
No, it's like they're not physically fighting. They're just being so retarded that I'm getting so angry that I want to fight them. There's no.
Okay,
no
so
point,
technically you were the one fighting in your head with them.
yeah. And it's.
That's not a
Jesus
good place to be.
So the scorekeeper keeps asking me like, who should I drop here? Is this guy too drunk? Should I drop him? And
Is he too drunk?
Yeah,
And you're like-
I have to go and ask them, okay, can I drop you? And they're like, herp derp derp. And
Drunk
it's-
level +1. So
Yeah.
Megu's arriving. No, I'm getting out. I'm
And
getting
can you
out.
also
Mego is arriving.
Can you go and tell the scorekeeper that Kalle has dropped?
Yes, I'll tell him Carlos Rob. So, see you guys. Have fun with Mego, the best guy. The best guy.
The best guy.
The best guy.
Yes.
Probably the whole old school. Bad beats for you. Very.
Unfortunately.
Hello, Mego.
Hello,
nice
guys.
To see you.
You jump in.
I a little bit improve my English, but you speak slowly and simple with me
Okay.
because
Mega, your English is fucking great.
no, it's fucking great. A little bit improved, not fucking great. So it's a little
Yeah,
bit
it is
improved.
great. So Gordon, me and Mego have planned some things. You are very free to sit here, and I know that you're 9-10 now. So please try to not interrupt us as much as possible. Is that possible? Sweet, thank you. So Mego, you know why we're here.
But I can speak free.
Yes, you can speak freely. So tell me about.
This tournament, the Festival World Cup, about my match is very bad. Unfortunately, and I screw and I don't play in both games. So, and I'm so tired, but there is I think the coolest tournament in the world, and and we improved all we organized in Italy day by day, year by year in NooBcon, and it's great like you show to us, but to everyone, the old school style in small detail that will come. I don't know if it's right, but that will come big when the event is organized. This is incredible. And any question? Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect. I hope.
Lorenzo is on the stream.
Lorenzo is on the stream.
Yeah.
I miss so much buying there right now. I bet, yeah. Lorenzo.
Remy is calling.
Say something in Italian to him.
Lorenzo. Call Lorenzo with the phone. No, it's not
Yes.
possible. It's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, I said I fix. So
But Lorenzo, you know,
Lorenzo,
this
I'll
year
call you
missing
on
for
Skype.
an important motivation because he moved he moved him and his family for a very good experience, change work, and he live in Bruxelles. And next fish liver oil, we work too hard without Lorenzo, but will be in the end of September, and maintain the 2 day with Eternal Central rules in the first day in the lighthouse, and Swedish ban and Ravenna rules updated in the main event. So this is the idea to unite a worldwide old school community in our idea, and for this every year we invite the Eternal Central Old School champion, and this year and the Nubcon champion, and this year we card artwork invite prize by Anson Maddox, also for the champion of LobsterCon, organized by Dave Fifth Bar, and Chicago Pride, the most important actually tournament in the United States of America.
So it's so fun because I went down to Fish Royal Cup the first year, Edition
Zero.
Edition zero, yeah.
And that was the first time I met you guys, and I realized that you were the first guys that really tried to do what we call like Swedish style in old school, which has since become like old school style. And I know whenever I walk away from this stream, I come back and I yell because I say that people are retarded, but I really don't think they are. I mean, I really love this. And then it's just like, this has been like small children of mine, that you want to take care of this tournament, and I care very much about everyone who's here. So and when I went down to Fish Liver, then I saw that you had the same mindset, and you're creating a worldwide old school events. So that's also one of the reasons I want you on the stream. I have one Easter egg for you.
A one?
Easter egg. Can you give me the smaller of the two eggs?
My
Wait,
first
this one?
Easter egg! My first
Okay,
Easter
I'm going
egg!
to
And this.
put you on speakerphone and we'll try to make it work, okay?
So we have Lorenz.
Lorenzo in Skype connection
Yes.
in a few minutes. Is with us, but he helped me with the English. The English of Lorenzo is fluently,
Yes.
like British.
Why isn't speaker
And
working? So Lorenzo, I'm trying. You continue. I'm trying to fix Lorenzo.
Okay. So
I have no
here
idea.
we go,
why.
and it has some.
Trying.
This one has more meaning than all the other Easter eggs. This one was the
Yeah,
hardest for
but
me
Beacon
to
tears.
give up, I guess. But I mean, I think it's
No, I'm
if
trying to
anyone
fix
should
it.
have it, it's you guys. Of
So
course.
if you just
Are
hang
you open
on.
now?
Yeah, open it now.
Okay.
This
So,
is most important of the World Champion Cup.
so what this is a globe.
Whoa!
This is an actual global collection of giant
My
sharks.
God!
So you have the English sign giant shark, of course. You have
You
the
show.
Italian sign giant shark. You have this one, which exists in only one, because it's one sheet of the dark was printed without backsides.
Wow!
You have all the English. You have the Danny Friedman Alpha Cut giant sharks.
Oh my
With the
God!
alpha
Oh my
bubbles.
God!
Every
This
So
is a big emotion.
and
for the
all the candy
signification.
is of course giant sharks.
I have no
Because
idea.
because for next year,
Jesus, that's been wrong.
You say,
yes,
man.
yeah. So
You know the project. You know the project.
So this year is actually the last year that the World Championship will be held at Nubcon.
Yeah, let me.
We've done it here for 11 years,
I'll call on Facebook.
and we're passing on the title
I'll
to
call
Italy.
too. 3 seconds.
I don't agree. The title is in Italy, but also the reigns of the World Championship, the reigns, the thought of the World Championship is the Swedish community founder Magnus
this is better.
and the other,
Now I
and
think I can do this.
we organized to
Now you're on
better
speakerphone.
the okay, try Lorenzo with us and try to organize the World Championship that have a new name.
Yes.
Okay.
and I will
The
just
big
see-
question
A
here
new
is:
name choice by Magnus, choice and thinking.
can the listeners hear Lorenzo? If Lorenzo
Do you hear
speaks.
me? Hi guys. I'm not following the streaming anymore. So you tell me.
I'm not. Is anyone hearing Lorenzo on the phone? Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. So can you
Morning.
hear Lorenzo?
I can't hear Lorenzo.
It's very low. You need to. Lorenzo.
I hear you like very far away.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Lorenzo. I'm close.
Hi. Yeah, much better.
Okay, so I just want to say that the new tournament. You tell us about the new tournament because this was a NoobCon, of course. So the new World Championship will be a WinCon. WinCon!
That's the
Wincon!
idea. Yeah.
Wincon is the name choice by
Design
old
this
school
new,
Swedish
this new
community.
convention for the World Championship. So the idea is to move the the World Championship south and host it in Genoa after the next Fish Liver Oil Cup. So we will still have our event in September, and then next year in 2020 we will host the World Championship, giving space to all the old school players that want to join the World Championship and host it in the same spirit and style of NoobCon, but in another location.
So, and I mean,
So that's a first.
We have a big problem.
so I mean, this is really cool because we have. Hopefully, you guys will be able to seat more than 120. If there would be
Yeah.
some more players, there may be some more room. And you guys have shown that you can
we have
host.
the opportunity to have a larger venue if it's necessary. We plan not to have to give out slots to have it actually open. Hopefully, if it explodes really overcrowded, we'll have to fix it. But most probably, we will be able to seat anyone that want to play.
Lorenzo, we
That's
have
great
a little
improvement.
problem, that's big problem. Because in Genoa we don't have a balcony for Magnus, but the Magnus speech remain in the World Championship WinCon in Genoa in the 2020.
We will find a solution for that.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can. And anyway, we will be able to host Magnus to do his thing at any time. We also missed him at the last Fish Liver,
No.
so that should be fixed.
And I mean, it's if I'm invited, I get very happy, of course, if I can come. But
Absolutely, obviously you're invited. For this time, I'm very sorry not to be there myself, but I'm sure you can relate to the family time missing. So this time, I really couldn't afford to play Magic over Easter holidays, but next time I'm sure that I'm going to be in NoobCon.
really,
So you guys just don't die by intoxication this time,
No.
because I have to join you next time.
so this is actually it's also kind of like of course it's a little exciting to give up the World Championship thingy, but I mean you guys have proved that you're the perfect people to ever do this, and you have hosted 100+ people tournaments. You have the best mentality, and it's also going to be kind of nice to not have to do it myself or do it anymore, like putting the burden on you, so you will get all the mails instead.
We are very flattered, but that's totally understandable. So after organizing, especially the last fish liver last year, we realized that it really taxes on your health and stress at some point. So it's very nice to host it, but probably also nice to pass the crown to someone else at some point.
Yeah, I guess 11 years is enough. So,
I can understand. I can totally understand. But I really want to come to NoobCon anyway, again.
yes, we should be able to fix that. We may scale it down a little next year, as WinCon will take most of the like glory and stuff from it, but we'll of course still have a small Easter tournament here, and with small I mean like maybe 60 or 70 people, and try to make it a little more manageable. Lorenzo and Mego, you're always welcome, of course, as the pre-inters of WinCon.
Absolutely.
And we'll get the webpage up and running not fairly soon after.
If it's possible, I will want to announce two things about WinCon, about other project in the United States of America. Is it possible now?
Yeah, sure, you can tell them. Sure.
In,
And then I think we'll say Gordon's
No.
getting really tired in his arm.
Lorenzo, stay with us, with Gordon,
No, Lorenzo,
with the hand of Gordon.
Lorenzo,
Skype.
thank you so much for this. You are one of the best old schoolers I
yeah.
know. You and Mego
Thank you.
are
They tell me
loved
I'm on a trading card
in
now.
so many ways.
And give our love to your family.
Give love to the family and have a
Love to my
Thanks a
family,
lot.
to your family.
Thanks a lot.
Lorenzo, teach me
Hello to all the guys that I
magic,
know there.
old school.
bye, Lorenzo.
Bye,
Lorenzo.
Thank you.
Bye. Good night.
So,
Have fun. Bye, guys.
Lorenzo teach me old school magic in '94 with Revised, when we started high school. But the two things are this: in end of May and or the first week of June in 2020. I moved me and my family for 3 weeks of holiday in New York, and to invite the old school or North American or the United States of America old school community, organized in New York with the local community a tournament with the Swedish ban, the first European tournament in the United States of America. But exceptionally, there will be allowed collector's edition and international edition only for this event. So Ravenna rules and Swedish ban, but allowed only for the American event.
And
And,
that's
there
your-
is a card. There is a card.
And
by
you're
Ansel.
doing
I-
that in New York, right?
Yeah,
That's
in
for
New York.
No collector's edition on this side of the ocean.
Collector edition is allowed and international edition, but only for this event. This is the card. It's possible to show.
Oh, yeah, I can show it to camera, yes.
The shark, you see that the shark bites the Swedish flag because the shark he don't agree to the
To the
collector's
move?
edition and international edition, but the fish liver is lost in Manhattan and organized with the Ravenna rules, but with Swedish ban, the tournament in Manhattan.
And we
This
can
is the
also-
project, and finally, in the end, show.
Okay,
this
so-
is a present when we'll arrive for Magnus. This card.
I'll steal a shark.
This card is for the Swedish old school community where we arrived, and Magnus show and explain.
So, okay, so this is the WinCon card, right? So it's an altar by Anson Maddox. with the giant shark hunting the fish from the fish liver oil across the globe. Old school world champion in Genoa, Italy,
Goal.
where it will be next year.
Goal.
And I mean, Anson is really great for supporting in this. I agree. And Mego and Lorenzo, the guys who I'm hosting it, giving this for, they have been
But
supporting.
the shark
You have been
is
supporting.
a symbol card, the iconic card that remains.
Yes.
The shark remain in the WinCon, and probably 3 days to the tournament in 2020. Eternal Central rules, Mid-Atlantic rules, and new Ravenna rules with Swedish ban. Swedish.
And for all the guys here that's coming in from America or something, I just want to add that Mego and Lorenzo has been supporting the Eternal Weekend tournament with at least $500 for the last couple of years.
Exactly.
And they have been supporting the Players Ball with special art cards and
Plane tickets to
Plane-
Fish Liver.
yeah. So
And also
so,
having an Eternal Central Rules tournament every year.
Yeah, so I mean, and they're
Lake House.
hosting the Lake House Eternal Central, and so if you're looking for like international players, I mean Lorenzo and Mego they have the connections with all the old artists. They have the connections with the tournament organizers in the US, with Eternal Weekend, with Players Ball, with Bootleggers Ball, with all those things. So I don't think we could ever find a better crew to host the World Championship. And you have experience with the Swedish style. You have experience with 100+ player tournaments. So I guess like this
You
is. I'm
help
so happy.
us with the blog, with the Calenard art graphic design, the director, art director Calenard remain, stay, and I think that will be incredible event.
I'm very happy to pass on the title to such
Thank
country.
And Gordon is
That
one
is
of us.
love.
Gordon is
Yes.
one of
No,
us.
I'm just
He's one of
streaming.
us every year.
So,
with us.
so
Mega, I'm just
2020 World
Big
Championship
emotion, big
in
emotion,
Genoa.
guys. Big emotion.
Big
But for
emotion.
you, I want to hug. I want to hug you, not you hugging me. You,
Thank you.
I like Magnus, but you are Mr. Old School.
Yeah, no.
And you're just a generally good person, Mego.
Okay.
You're just
I'm the president. We found an association to organize the WinCon because it's the regular, the fundamental rules is the from player to player tournament, like this, of course. So we public, like last year with the Fish Liver Cup, a transparent
budgeting.
budget, a transparent budget to all players see because it's a from player to player tournament.
You published everything.
We publish everything. So really thank you guys, really thank. Big emotion, big emotion. It's,
Ragazzi!
Ragazzi,
Ragazzi!
you improve Italian. Your mom study Italian.
Yes, he speaks
And
he
you
speaks Italian.
teach Italian from your mom.
Yeah, sure.
She's
a good person.
Doppio espresso.
Un doppio espresso, un caffè, una pizza.
Okay, so best of luck.
Ciao,
in round
ragazzi.
7. Ragazzi.
Ragazzi.
Thank you.
And enjoy the short candy.
Thank you, thank you.
I have a question.
You come
Do
with us,
players in the top 8,
everywhere.
does the higher seed on the play?
Yeah.
They are? Okay.
But Wi-Fi is.
Also, they ask about the rule set. So we can just say that the WinCon will have the
WinCon open. WinCon will be open,
yeah,
and
The rules set-
new Ravenna rules
yeah,
update, but the Swedish ban remains.
yeah. So the change will be so they will allow reprints with same art and same old border. And they will not allow collector's edition or international edition, and they will use the common European ban restricted list, which is also often known as the Swedish list. So you can play your Chronicles Arnhem gins there as well if you want. So we're like super open for like
Super open.
Yeah.
Wincon like as win condition.
no collector's edition, no national edition, but bunch of reprints for all you reprint guys. Easier to get a spot and better weather in Italy than in Sweden. So it should be a win for most people.
Uber Cup. But can we get tokens for Mega?
Yeah, sure.
Because that's
Have
for
it.
the Uber Cup. We need to get another pack then.
I don't. I think they're all out.
But Mega can get, he takes one of them. He wants one of them.
Now, like I can give you mine. Come on, take those.
I don't have it. I can't give it.
Yeah, take it, Mega.
You can have this.
No.
Mega, you can have this.
Stop giving away my stuff all the time, Gordon. It's like super annoying. So have the yes. Why no collector's edition? Because they're actually not made as magic cards. They are collectible prints to see what the full set looks like. But I think this will be pretty sweet, and I hope that. I mean, I still aim to host NewCon, and I still aim to host some sort of alpha tournament. But
If you don't do that, we'll be mad.
no, I mean, like I've done this for. I've had
12
this
years?
exact. Yeah, I've done it for 12 years, but I had this exact tournament for 11 years. And right now I'm hosting a couple of 100-play tournaments in a row in 2 days. And,
Oh yeah, fuck.
and I'm also trying to get, like, this year we had, I think it was 47 communities. Communicating with all the people is,
And one more thing.
when you have a small child, it gets hard.
That was my point. One more thing.
Yeah.
You're newly a dad.
Yes, I am. Which is right.
So let's all cheers for Magnus becoming a dad.
So I'm giving up one of my children here, but I'm getting a new
No,
one.
no, no.
Guys, for the final.
Yes.
You're not giving up anything because Mega.
Nice.
I would say it's the best decision you could do.
Yeah, you did. I don't know if we've talked that much about it.
A bit.
Okay.
Like we've talked super little about it.
Yeah.
But I could guess the rest.
Yeah.
And 110%.
Yeah. So I mean, so they're asking about the rules update. We're not changing the Swedish rules, but we're moving the World Championship to. So NewCon will, from next year, NewCon will no longer be the World Championship. So they will have it in Italy.
Sorry if I grabbed you in the ass. It was Mega's phone.
Yeah. Oh, let's have the collector's edition discussion online.
Let's not.
Because we can talk and they can just write.
Mary, let's
Okay.
not. Or should we get Jimmy here?
No. Reback cards, I mean, yeah.
Don't be that guy.
No, but I mean, like he.
But come on.
Yeah,
I
but-
want to, like, you have this whole announcement. Can I say, like, 1 minute about it?
Yes. If 1 minute, go.
Because we're...
Yes.
Vill du att jag ska komma och skrika?
Jag ger dem 14 minuter, sen så kommer jag...
Med skriktime.
Men ska jag komma och skrika?
Ja, skrik.
Ja.
Men säg inte
Ja, jag kommer... Okay, I need to go and scream time because my voice is stupid.
Yeah, go ahead and speak.
And I love it. I want to give you a hug because I love this.
Much love, much love.
Det är, allt är bara rätt.
Okay, people are walking in now. People keep walking in.
Thank you for the top 8.
Oh, you to bet that, yeah, you should bet that the Urban Cup. So, want to sit down? So we just had an announcement that for next year we will move the World Championship from NewCon. So I'm giving that to the Italians for the first WinCon in Genoa.
Oh wow.
And I've done this for 11 years, and I think it's good enough.
You're handing on the baton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've proved themselves very capable. So
Okay. Wow.
that will be pretty sweet. I will still host a NewCon, but it's probably around like 60 people and not doing it.
No shock.
I think we'll still go out to shark,
Okay.
but they will have a shark down there as well.
An Italian shark.
Yes. I gave him my collection of giant sharks now, which are a global set of sharks. So you have the Italian English and the Italian sign, the English sign, and the one with no back, and all the weird ones.
Okay, cool.
So
Well,
it's
that's
sweet.
big news.
Yeah.
So this is the last
World Championship,
World
in here.
Championship in the Rotary Bubble.
Yes. It's pretty sweet. And now people keep coming in. I see that wasn't in the tournament, as they always do, but other people. I'm just muttering.
Well, I wanted to talk to you, Magnus,
Yes.
because I wanted to tell you about something that could have been.
Yeah.
I don't know how much conversation you had with the organizers of the other tournaments. in Gothenburg.
Yeah.
But I made a proposal
Yeah.
for the tie-breaking of the 6 players who were tied at 5 and 1.
Yeah.
I suggested that each of them shuffle their decks and they sit at a table in a circle and one by one reveal the top card of their library, and we would have a crowd of people who could enjoy this as spectators. First person to flip their Black Lotus would be the other top 8 Newcon
nice.
competitor. The tournament organizer considered the idea and even proposed it to the other players, but it was vetoed by one of the 6 players who was tied at 5 and 1. So I was very sad that, well, I didn't get to experience that that gambling. But that would have been a memorable way to decide the final top 8 player.
Definitely.
Yes.
That's super cool. So, do we have him here? Do you want to bring him? Do you recognize the guy who competed at Uber Feast? I think he's somewhere.
Who was it? I don't know. I wasn't playing in the tournament.
It's the artist.
I
from
somehow.
Denmark. The Danish guy. Let's see.
Oh, also,
Yeah.
in my top 8 match, so it was my first game for the day, round 1 of the top 8.
Yeah.
Slanfan gave me a face-down deck, which I then proceeded to shuffle.
Yeah.
I drew my 7, but I showed it to him.
Just racing. Grey hair, glasses, and wears a scarf. Okay, sorry. Yeah, continue. I know we'll find him after.
I drew my 7 face down.
Yeah.
I showed it to the person who had lent me the deck. He told me to keep, and so 7-card hand
Yeah.
kept it. And then I looked at the cards without really knowing what the deck was all about, and I had some fun. I managed to play some Moxes, play a Time Walk, land tax, Ancestral, fork my Ancestral. I drew more cards than my opponent, but I didn't draw anything that did anything.
Yeah.
But that's exactly what I would do if I were playing my own deck. So
Yeah.
standard for me. Drew more cards and didn't play a single creature, didn't destroy a single one of my opponent's creatures, and lost the game. But I won the sub game of card advantage. So, and I got to fork an Ancestral.
And that's a dream, right?
That's what we play for.
Yeah.
So.
And you played at Newcon 3 times before at least?
Twice.
Twice, yeah.
8 and 9.
8 and 9. Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah, because you missed 10. That's
Yes,
true.
my house caught fire. So I was a little bit stressed last year.
And you've been traveling around and represented different communities because when you first came here, you just moved away from New Zealand, I think. And then you represented California or something.
Yeah,
And
so-
then and right now you're living in Germany.
Yes.
Originally New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the Swiss players likes to troll me by teaching me incorrect German.
Yeah.
So I can speak some very good incorrect German now.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. So. Sorry. Yeah.
Thank you, Magnus.
Thank you.
Fun hanging out.
Great. Oh, sorry. Oh. So do you want to sit down for a short moment here? Oh, okay. So, hello. So this is Honka. Played old school since 2009 or something.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's about right. Yeah.
Been at every Newcon. No, you missed like 5 because you hated Magic or...
Yeah, I went to concerts.
Yeah,
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
yes. So yeah, I just announced a short while ago that we will move the World Championship title from NewCon to Italy next year.
That's huge news.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we'll have the nepotism con here with just like
Awesome.
few random people, 60 or so, and then we'll have the proper World Championship in Genoa where they can have open invitations in a different way. They will also allow like some reprints.
No,
That's what they do there. And we will respect that.
Who is the general for Italian Magic?
Mego and Lorenzo.
Mego.
Domenico Ciccinotti and Lorenzo Novara. Those are superheroes.
Yes.
Generally good people.
Got it.
But so the fun thing is that Honkiels came to me and said that Gayoul, who has played at NewCon since around NewCon 3 or so, he was one, because I had 5 invites myself. I took 5 for myself to give to people, so Honky got 1, Gayoul got 1, Marcus Selenius, aka Charlie, got 1, Jason Schwartz got 1, and Sebi got 1. So, and Gayoul, who has been generally, I think last year he placed second last.
No, that was me.
Okay, he was like 4th last.
Yeah, that was him.
And now he's actually in 4th place in standings.
Yeah.
So he's a winning in 4 top 8.
Yeah, he's a fucking hero.
And what's he playing? He's also like stupid decks. He contacted me that day and said, I have an idea for a deck which is like Dance of Many, Time Elemental, Chaos Orb and Copy Artifact. I was like, okay.
Yeah, but today he didn't know what to play, so 10 minutes before getting here, he slid up a couple of cards, and he was asking us, should I play Artifact Possession?
Artifact Possession, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, why would you ever play that card? And he's like, of course I will play it. Yeah, sure. And it's number 4.
And Artifact Possession is like a 3-mana enchantment from Antiquities, which says that when an artifact is activated, you take 2 damage or something.
Yeah.
And it's an ancient artifact. It's not like every artifact. You put on 1 artifact, and then when you activate it or tap it, it does 2 to you.
Yeah.
It's a pretty bad card.
It's pretty bad card.
And he's 4th. That's good.
Out of 120?
121 actually.
Oh.
Yeah, we had some slight miscalculation. We, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I requested Gaul as a feature match. I want to see my boy win this match.
Yeah. It's our boy.
Our boy.
By the way, I need a new T-shirt. So.
Oh, you're switching.
Yeah.
Switching teams again? Awesome. It's a shame the stream can't watch this, but
So now I'm going to the oldest team. Zero to drop. The World Championship will be in Genoa.
Standings.
Standings, okay, we can actually. Will you ask him to mail the standings here?
Ja, löser det.
Okay. Oh, Hornet! Tjena Hornet. I think we're approaching a 9. I'm not sure. So I drank Gordon's horrible beer and then I drank this beer. And I bought 3 extra beers when I was at the bar last time, so. So this is getting kind of rough. I'm taking my magic blanket again. Oh, there's a balloon. So, magic blanket. So, Okay. So let me tell you a story. I'm not sure which story to tell. Older viscosity. Yeah. Thanks for loving a mustache. Yeah, so this is my wizard blanket. It's the 6-player Calza Brain playmat from Manifest 1995. It's actually a Calza Brain playmat that was made of a one-off for the first ever Magic convention. Drunkenness may be a 9. Let's see. Nah.
We have like 4 matches left of the next round.
Yeah.
We're at time since like 5 minutes or something.
Okay.
So new standings should be in a moment.
Nice. So let's see. Studio in text. Okay, can we get a? Is it a 9? Stream. If we get 5 who says that it's 9, it's a 9, but I'm not sure where we're at. So.
A 9? No.
Jesus Christ, that's a strong bit.
8.5, yeah.
8.5.
And
Okay.
do you need more booze?
I bought 3 the last time I was at the bar, so we're at 8.5, I have a 9. 9. Okay, I'll say an 8 plus. Okay.
Hopefully
Okay.
there's going to be live Magic on stream next round with Geul, our boy.
We're saying that this is a strong 8. Strong 8. 8 plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Magnus' biggest 8.5 because he's mint.
Yeah. BGS 8.
Or near mint.
Okay, so should we show something weird maybe? I'm not sure.
That sounds dangerous. What did you have in
Oh,
mind?
you can give me the. Oh, no, a Wizards Tournament magazine. Okay, so yesterday I hosted an alpha only tournament, which had over 100 players, and it was completely insane. I mean, it was the weirdest tournament I ever played with a fair margin. I played against one deck that only had 4 different cards, which were Forest, Berserk, Land Wolves, and Giant Growth. I got beaten down in one game with a bunch of like giant spiders. I went 4-2, no 5-2. One of the games I played against 3 opponents. One of the games my opponent had a deck that were 38 power cards and 2 black vices, including 12 ancestral recalls. And this was yeah, ask the bartender. Yeah. So that was like a super so home games, right? Yeah. So for this tournament, because we played alpha only, we only had alpha rules. We didn't allow new sleeves. Everything was kind of weird, and I didn't want to write like blog posts or something about this. So I wrote a fan sign, which is like it has 40 pages, and it has all the newest hot tech you will ever need, and it's like, what about random stuff, and what about everything else, and this is...
No need to ask a
Oh,
judge.
and this news page actually, it gives you the news that were actual news in '93 that aren't like real, everything didn't happen, but I mean like, that is a real Shivan Dragon from Power Lunch that never was printed, and that is a Mox for 1 mana that we're developing cards, and these cards are rare enough that there aren't actually up on the libraries yet. So we have a report from Wizards Tournament 1. We have how to understand words. Psychic Venom. If you want to build a Psychic Venom deck, check this thing out. Do you want to learn about referee things? Like, what happens if you pure lace Lord of the Pit? And do you need a checklist for all the magic cards? And poetry. Poetry. So, that's sweet. And also, for all of you guys that enjoy Alpha 40, this one also has the card clarification updates. So, for example, Birds of Paradise. It can be any mana, any color. The mana can be of any color. That's some news for you. So that's a good magazine. On that, I don't know, I can... let's see. Binder. Let's see if we find something fun in the back. Oh. Kalle owes me a balloon brigade, it says so.
Jag behöver hjälpa med resultatfix.
Okej,
Du måste dra på toa. Du har grejer att visa.
Ja.
Du ser det. Ska jag fixa en öl på vägen? Eller har du?
I just got one.
Ja.
More beer.
Det är inte jag. Ja, tack.
Men du var inte här. Jag fick ju fan jobba för dig. Du ringde in där.
So, also in a few moments, the 40k tournament will start here. 40k is the worst way to play Magic. I was one of the presenters of the format, and now I'm disowning it because it's too crazy, and it unfortunately has grown a bit. So 40k, the rules for 40k is that you play with the Swedish banned restricted list, but actually not the banned list, so only the Swedish restricted list. And your deck must cost at least 40,000 crowns, which is about $5,000, a little more. So you have to have a $5,000 deck. You play everything for ante, and there are no takebacks. So I got this one last year from Marcus Lundqvist, and I lost Landwealth, and I mean it's a super scary way to play Magic, and I didn't build a deck for this year, so I said I wouldn't play 40k this time. Last year was only 2 people. Here we are like 8 people who will be sitting down to play 40k, and it's like you bring your actual NooBcon deck, but it must be at least a $5,000 deck, and you play for real ante, and it's very much a high roller event that you only can do when you are really drunk, and it's I wouldn't recommend it. And I've played quite a bit of old school ante in my day, and I came up with a 40k format, and now a couple of years later I will say that I cannot recommend it to anyone except the most crazy of people, because it's you don't want to take anyone else's cards, and you don't want to lose your own, because I don't have any spares. Like I have a playset of, like I had a playset of Landwealths, and I lost one Alpha Landwealth in the ante, and then I had to go and get a new one somehow, and I got some help with that, but it's, yeah. Okay, so we have a new friend. Super. Welcome, former world champion Martin Berlin, and the creator of Premodern. You want to put my binder on top of the other binders? So, Martin, get into
the groove.
Yeah. This is the 6-player Cancer Brain playmat.
6-player, can you fit 6-player under?
Yes, that's why it's called 6-player mat. There's only one of these. Made for the first Magic convention ever. Pretty much. Manifest. Okay, Martin Berlin. World champion at n00bcon 8. Yes. That's a good tournament. You cut balance from the deck to play Stone Rain.
I never played balance in the first place, so.
But I mean, that was insane. I talked to Brian Weissman about the deck that you won with some hours ago in the stream, and it's really cool. So how are things going today?
I'm 4-2, so not really in contention. But try my best. I don't know. I play a horrible card I learned today.
Okay. Which one?
Board Artifact.
Yeah, it's sketchy.
But it was very easy to sideboard all day.
Oh, nice. What kind of deck do you play with Warp Artifact?
It's an Underworld Dreams control burn.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Is it trick deck?
No,
like
not really.
wings,
No,
or-
it's not like a combo. It's not a combo angle, so I don't run win some change and stuff.
Okay, nice. I like that. I played quite a bit with the mono black control archetype, and I think it's kind of strong. Well, at least it can be good. I think I went like 5-2 at IDK last time with mono black control, and it's a weird deck. I didn't play Warp Artifact though. I only played. My only win cons were Underworld Dreams and Factories. But it's a very cool space to try to brew in.
Yeah.
I need to interrupt both of you because I have the pairings for the next round.
Okay? Do you have the standings?
I also have standings.
I would like to know the pairings
Hi,
first.
chat.
And
We're doing Gaio, just so you know that.
Gale is next feature.
Yeah.
That was the question. Because I'm out of my ones.
No, Gaio is
But what's his real name?
Daniel Nilsson.
Daniel?
Nilsson.
Okay.
Okay,
How many people are on watching?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
50 maybe? I don't know. It's a
He's
bunch.
meeting Svante.
Oh, Svante Landgraf, the nemesis. Perfect.
Who is meeting Svante?
200,
Gale.
228. That's sweet. That's way more than 50.
Gale and Svante. That's
And
a
you-
good match.
And you're still watching in this. Okay, so
Do you want standings?
no. First, okay, I want them, but then I want to talk to Berlin for a bit. I want to ask him about some good things. So, is that okay, Gordon?
To ask Berlin first.
Yes.
I was the one sending me here to
Sweet.
talk to you, so yeah.
Okay. So Berlin, I really liked your April Fool's joke on the pre-modern blog, and because I
I'll set up
dabbled
the-
a little bit in the timing rules from pre-6th edition because it differed very much from pre-revised to revised, and then 4th edition were new ones, 5th edition were new ones again.
You wrote a great blog post about that with the Sands of Time. So
Yeah.
I drew a little bit of inspiration. But then actually trying to Google those codes, how the hell does this
Yeah.
work? And then your post.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Yeah, so for those of you who didn't see it, I did a small April Fool's joke for the format pre-modern. I said that we were going to revert to the old batch rules pre-6th edition. And I actually got...
Yeah, there were a few guys who were like,
Yeah,
finally, finally I can use Jagmos will the way I
But
want.
a lot of people was like, oh, you ruined magic.
Yeah.
So it was kind of fun.
But I mean, the 5th edition rules were by far the most complicated magic rules there ever was. Like alpha rules are still like, okay, like you try to figure it out.
Yeah, don't create complicated situations.
No, don't create complicated situations. But 5th edition rules tried to have a solution for every complicated situation, and almost had like weird rules for a bunch of cards themselves created new rules in 5th edition, and you have like the batches, and this is a series, and this is a neutral state, and and it was so horribly complex. And okay, so this is your damage prevention window, which will open like this gate, and okay, so you have hand to hand. Okay, fair enough. That should sound circle of protection. So will mana bulbs, by the way, because that's how the damage prevention window works. Like if you circle of protection red with the mana bulbs in play, the damage prevention window will see that as a red source that deals damage. I mean, it's just so many complicated things. And
But what do you think of my idea that play with each card as
Yeah,
it was printed with the rules?
from the area, yeah, I
Yeah.
love that.
That must be a good compromise.
Yes. I actually have a pre-modern deck with me, I think.
Nice. Can do a super quick deck.
Yeah. So in my bag of. So this is my deck box. There's my alpha deck. I should probably not forget that.
It's very old school to have a plastic bag.
Thank you. So I'm just gonna check if it's correctly. It is not sideboard, so I will choose colors because I think that I will just tell Martin first, and I think that these two should be in sideboard, and I think that these two instead should be main deck with what I've seen as a current. So I can quick. Oh, you can show it for the camera. And,
okay.
Yeah, I trust you more because I'm slightly drunk.
I will look myself too. No, that's too complicated. You get to look exclusive stream content.
Modern cards. Oath, yeah. So there's
Your eyes. Intuition, accumulated engine. These counter spells are
the mana leaks.
this one. These are really nice art.
Yeah, these are my actual favorites. I prefer them to beta, in fact. So,
It's fun. It's a lot of different artworks to choose from.
yeah,
So you can personalize it a little bit.
yeah. Not the gay as what's it called?
Yes, blessing.
No, gay as blessing. So one of those instead.
Okay, so it's an Oath of Druid deck.
Yep,
Splashing black for Pernicious Deed.
that's correct. And you know, eyes are burning, so okay. Alpha only. Alpha only. Alpha only. Alpha cards.
Super good dual land.
Alpha Black Lotus. Saving your eyes. Oh, Jason.
Foil. Foil.
Black Lotus.
Sorry to interrupt. Borrow this table.
To play? Can you play on the side on the table with the...
So are the pairings
yeah.
up now? Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
on
I
the
should
other one.
play.
Yes.
I think the pairings up. Okay. See you later, stream.
Yeah. Sweet. So yeah, okay. So the reason I wanted to talk to the good Martin Berlin about pre-modern is that he started a pre-modern format, and they're having they had a pre-modern tournament yesterday, and they will have one 2 days from now. And I didn't own any Oath of Druids, so I bought a few Oath of Druids for the fun of it a few years ago when he said like, let's start this. Okay, so the round will start soon. To save your eyes, let's take the first deck I find here. Okay, so this is Sweet Deck. Loopcon, Loopcon, Loopcon. This is my...
I'm fixing opponents for people. I'll be back.
Let's see, so this is my... let's see... Mostly white bordered, which is sweet. That was the sideboard, sorry. So as power artifact combo, only 2 power artifacts. It goes most with Sinbad, and it's time to start. Not splashing black for Mind Twist. More Sinbads. Ooh, mama, GG. Aladdin Slam. Nice. Force of nature, bro. Sylvan Library. Good combo with Sinbad. Black Lotus again, bro. More control magics. Chaos Orb. What should I flip on? And Ring of Maroof for the Wishboard. And the greatest creature in Magic, the Master of the Hunt, who clearly does not have wolves. Those are like Irish sheepdogs. I'm not sure why he's like create wolf tokens. And we had the thing we had at DoomCon today as like our gear was tokens. So today I finally got a bunch of actual wolves of the hunt. So that's sweet. So that's a double cure for the pre-modern madness that you guys had to sit through, and I'm sorry about that. But at least there were some real magic here in between. Another thing we had here was the Legends deck, which was like a bunch of different old school players that have made their name from themselves somehow. Steven Indian, Svante Landgraf, David Montag, like a bunch of good people. Kung Maikus, who is like the Ricky guy. Mega, who we talked with before. Konstantin, who created stuff early on, and I mean it's Dave Furt Bard and Gordo. Okay, Gordon right now is trying to set up the feature match table. Portrait Cartouf, Vive la France. And the fun thing was that so we created this deck with the old school legends and had them here for NoobCon, and I think that everyone, I think it was a pack of 60 cards, and everyone except 4 I think were at NoobCon. So that's pretty sweet. So we managed to get a bunch of the cool guys here. Yeah, Sorpasso, I think that I think that yeah, standings, sorry. Oh, old school Chris. Gordon took the phone with the standings. Knutson! I will get the standings. 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. I will have the postcard.